Hello, it's me again. I just wanted to do a quick catch up on why I've not been so active and a little show because I think this will be super cute. Excuse the mess in the background, I've not tidied today, but I got a chance to do this while everything's quiet. Well, meet my new friends. This is Crystal, sure, and Asia, which are Luna's puppies. We did originally have 3 puppies, but one of them was born with a cleft palate and probably a lot of other defects. Fringe is a state today, don't ask. A lot of probably other defects. So she didn't make it past, that's Dad crying in the background, because he's in the kitchen right now, because he was being naughty. But she didn't make it past day 5. So it was horrible, so sad, but we've still got 2 lovely babies who doubled in weight in their first week. They now weigh 450 grams and 440. They're both Chihuahuas. Mum's a large size and Dad's a small. So if that makes any sense to you, Dad's only 3 kilos. I would bring him through, but he's wild. He's nuts. That's Peanut from the last video, if you remember him. But yeah, it was great. Thanks to the staff at Vets Now in Kilmarnock for taking us in so quick. Because we knew she was pregnant by the end, but she wasn't due till the Sunday, and on the Friday morning we took her out for her toilets, as we do, monitoring her temperatures. I noticed it was a bit low, so I'm like, maybe not, maybe it's just because she was giving me false alarms all week. We took her out and there it was when we brought back in, this water sack hanging out, and then just a couple of minutes later there was another one, so I phoned the vet and said, yeah, she's in labour. What do we do? So just keep an eye on her. Hopefully it all goes well naturally. If it doesn't, bring her down. She's no longer within an hour of pushing, and I'm like, okay. So, between things. So I waited, and after the pups were born, the first, after the pups were born, after the water sack came out, this other wee thing protruding every so often. It kept going back in, and I tried to fill it myself. I couldn't see anything, so I phoned the vet and said, look, she's really struggling, she's really crying. She was by this point, she was in pain, and I knew it. There wasn't much I could do about it. Sorry about the lighting in here, it's just a window that I'm using. So there's not much I could do about it myself, so I took her down. We took her in. The vet said that she wasn't feeling dilated, which meant that her cervix and her pelvis hadn't separated enough for the dogs to get out, which meant our options were we could really try if we wanted the oxycontin, whatever you want to call it, shot, or we could take her for a C-section. So we took our options with it. Asked the vet, what would you do if she was yours? That's always, if you're ever in a vet and you're ever in a situation that you really don't know what to say to them and you don't know how to gauge what to do, ask, if this was your pet, what would you do now? And they'll give you a better answer that way, because obviously sometimes you're the vet's like, oh, we could do this, we could do that, we could do that, and they give you 6 options and you're like, well, what one do you want to do? Because they were you can wait out to. And obviously we don't drive, personally my mum drives, but we don't. Mum was at work, so I couldn't really get someone to come take us to the vet. So obviously when I was doing that, I had the issue of, if I do this and I take her back home, what will happen? If in the next 5 minutes she starts bleeding really bad, well, I can... Sorry about that, my phone rang. But yeah, we could take her in. The vet recommended a C-section, because we might not be able to get back down in time if something else had went wrong. I'm holding my phone in my hand today, because obviously I have nothing to sit on, or dogs. And the pen. If you can see my background is the dog pen. But Luna has taken great to being a mum. The problem with the wee puppy that didn't live was it had a cleft palate in its throat, so I was hand feeding it every 2 hours. Half the reason I pull all the fried shit now. Not just for children. But we tried our hardest with them. There wasn't anything I could do about it. We woke up on Thursday morning, I believe, Friday, I think it was Thursday morning. My days are all a muddle. Quite sure it was Thursday, and she just wasn't right. I knew it. I had been sleeping for 2 hours literally, and that was it. She was so weak and so not wanting to feed, and beforehand she was she recognised my scent and everything, so she was crying and she could hear me and she knew that I was there, but this time she wasn't. So I knew 110% there was something wrong. I was hoping it was going to be just a case of antibiotics and fluids, and we'd pay the vet bills, I'll deal with it. When we went down to the vets, the vet was like, she wasn't big enough particularly for the antibiotics or anything, because she only weighed 120 grams and she'd put on to 150, but she was still, some of that was constipation, because they think there was possibly a problem with bowels or something, because she wasn't able to poo, and I had tried an enema and everything. I got something out of that, but not a lot. But since then, Mum was also really unsettled at the time because I think she knew there was another puppy, even though she'd kind of rejected her. But since then, we have had 2 very chubby little puppies. They're doing great, and Mum's been doing a lot better too. We're just back to the vets for our week checkup, like our first week checkup. Because she had the C-section, we're obviously having to go for a wee bit more appointments, just to make sure there's not like a retained placenta, mastitis, or more complications can arise with a C-section and a natural birth. All I can safely say is as well, I do not 205% recommend, I don't know why 205% was a number, but recommend the Mickey hygiene pants. I don't know if you know what they look like, I'll fetch them in a second. They're dog pants for the seasons, are like black and they come with a little elastic and clip on, that metal clip. My Chihuahua, Peanut, right, he's 3 kilos, he's smaller than her, a lot smaller than her, managed to break the metal clasp on them, like open it up, and which meant obviously when she did that, the dogs, well, were left together unattended because it was at the supermarket, and I thought obviously that was the right idea, like, oh, she had the pants on, we're getting her spayed, we're going to get her spayed in a couple of weeks when we had the money, we've got to get her spayed, so it'll do. I can't do anything else about it. I couldn't keep them properly separate. I could have, but I couldn't, if that made sense. Like, if I tried to do that, there'd be the risk of when I opened my front door that she could get out past us, and we live with a main road with no fencing at the front. I do have a secure back garden, but not front. So obviously, if I did that and she got out, what would have been worse? My dead dog or a dog in the kitchen. That was my thing. So we assumed everything was fine. We come home one day and the pants were off, but didn't seem to be any sign of anything. Kind of Aunt Summer's bitch pants. That's what the joke was now. Because a couple of weeks later, we had a big swollen tummy and confirmed vet pregnant, got a scan done pregnant. Sorry about me scratching my nose there, but it was really itchy. But then after all that, we thought she was going to do okay. We were trying our best, and we thought, well, hopefully it'll be natural birth, there'll be no problems, no complications, and we'll all be jammy. And it wasn't. So now I've been left over £700 out of pocket because of the wee one as well, for all the stuff that I've had to buy that I wouldn't have to buy. Totally, I'm taking it up with the company as well. I know it probably says somewhere in the packet, don't leave them unattended, but really, if a 3 kilo Chihuahua could get them off, what's the point in them? Like, a 3 kilo Chihuahua he seriously can't break skin when he's like when he's biting you, when you're cutting his nails. He's not a big dog. It's not as if I left her with my Great Dane or something. It'd be totally my fault if she got them off. He's not a chewer. He can't, like, honestly, it takes him a week to suckle a hole in a bed cover. Like a thin bed cover. He's not good at things like that. Not a big dog. I forgot what I was going to do. Anyway, but I'll show you my baby a wee bit better now. I think somebody stopped eating. I can lift her up. This. Hello there. Say hello to camera. Hi YouTube. This is Asia. She is Daddy's girl. She looks really like her dad except for the black mask. She's the biggest out there. She's 450 grams and a week old. Not even got her wee eyes open. Mum is perfectly fine with me handling them. Mum does not mind. She's sitting right next to me. And I don't know if this wee buddy... Here we go. This is Crystal. She's the vocal shouter of the pair, so you'll probably hear her. I think I'm keeping her. I love this wee buddy. Hi darling. Here you go. Paddle to the camera. Say hello to the internet. She's a little spotty buddy and she's got little heart-shaped markings in her butt. She's such a cute. And she's my darling, aren't you, baby? They're both my darlings. I absolutely love them. I'd keep both of them if I could. But, you know, that way I don't think I have the space because I already have dogs, plural, and my cat, as you can see, Jelly. And I have guinea pigs and a snake, so we do have quite a house full of pets. It's not like I don't have... Honestly, if I had just Mum and Dad, I would keep both of them. We were going to be keeping the little black girl Vegas. If you have me on Instagram or Facebook, you can see pictures of Vegas. If you have me on Facebook, you will definitely can see videos of Vegas and a wee thick days. And it was lovely to have it, and we did try absolutely everything I could, but sometimes it's just not meant to be. It is the dangers of raising a litter. We're very lucky that we spotted the signs that she didn't go into labour during the night, or we might not have actually had Mum anymore. We could have lost the Mum as well, which would have been far more traumatic, I must add, because that's like one of my children basically. For anyone that says their dogs aren't their family, they don't deserve to have the dog. Plain and simple. If you don't treat your dog like your own, you don't deserve the dog. Anyway, thank you for watching this. I just thought I'd give you week 1 of the puppy vlog, because there's not much happening in the first week. They're just kind of eating off Mum and laying around in there. and they just farted. Ugh. Good note to leave you on. A poo note. The brown note. But yeah, first weeks are just pretty much lazy things. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can have more videos of A, me doing what I usually do, and B, them running around like little rugrats. And hopefully it'll be a wee bit more exciting, because I'm quite sure you don't want to listen to me talk for the good part of 10 minutes. Right, well, thank you, bye.
Tell me why.
Little cakes.
Oh yeah, the top can't change the name.
You stopped?
Tell me why.
Bodies.
Why?
This way. I know you can't see me, but this way.
What is it?
I'm stuck.
Did you accidentally hit the thing?
Walk, everyone. Walk. Pretty slowly. Going nowhere, because we're turning back to the wall.
Pitch.
Come on. Easier. Come on, Fatty.
Yeah, you
Yeah. Wait, your mum's over there. I know, trauma. You keep telling them. Here's mummy. Here's your mummy. Tuck your back legs and make one early. Come on. No, I'm lazy and fat now.
I wouldn't have known you were behind me if you didn't hit me in the head when you dropped down.